First things first, I'ma say.
Boa noite.
Hello, então. It's all good?
Diria que sim. Isso, né? Boa. Okay, I was speaking to nothing, apparently. Welcome on in, everyone. Sorry, I'm getting used to this again. Apologies. Uh, Basically, a lot of shenanigans happened this past week, and I only got my computer up and ready yesterday. So I'm still configuring stuff again. Yeah. Well, everything seems fine now. Let's move on, shall we? But yeah, I have a new motherboard and a new CPU on this computer. It should have the more or less the same performance. It's been acting really well, honestly. If I go in, for example, Afterburner, and just check the temps, at least yesterday, it barely even moved past 60 degrees. Yeah, even while streaming it's 56, so yeah. It's honestly doing really well. And I don't notice any performance issues. The only thing is I had to reduce the RAM speed from, what was it, 3200 megahertz to 2666 megahertz, I think. So yeah, the RAMs are a bit slower, but should be fine. Also, Mr. Tibbs, I know you're there. Say something. But yeah, let me see how the twins are first. Haven't interacted with them since I remade my computer, so yeah. Jet. I know it's a lot early than usual, because normally I only stream at 9:30 p.m, but yeah, I thought I have enough time and I want to compensate. Uh-huh. Is that so? And now Tulip is thinking. When she... Oh. Not this again. The text popping up on screen isn't perfect, but it's something. But yeah, I've been doing some improvements to them. They are not perfect, to say the least. Eventually I'm gonna move them to their own like separate API and everything. I'm still developing it. Should happen eventually. I have a new thing I'm using for TTS that I'm preparing, but it's still not ready. Let me go check what it was. Yeah, they have their own speech API now. It's just that right now, let me see, should be swagger index.html. No, doesn't have a swagger. I know there's some sort of UI for this. I don't remember how to access it, but if I go into Portainer, I can find out what is the container running, because I really don't remember. Oh, it's Kokoro. Yeah, Basically, they are both going to run on Kokoro TTS. I just need to essentially map the API first, because there's going to be an API in between Kokoro and the twins. And that's basically going to handle the prompting to the LLM, the prompting to Kokoro, any sort of basically other functionality I want to increase in them. They're going to have Wordle. Yeah, that's going to be a functionality. I've been trying to work on it. It's something, I'll tell you. But yeah, eventually they'll be able to have more, I'd say, tools in a way. But yeah, besides that, nothing more to point out, I think. Give me just a second so I can do something. Okay. Now it should be better. But yeah, I've basically spent the last week just researching stuff and essentially waiting to upgrade the PC since... Funny story time. You know AM4 sockets for AMD CPUs. You know there's a problem because if it's not hot enough, the thermal paste won't melt. And if it doesn't melt, it stays attached to the CPU and the cooler. Right? In very specific cases regarding AM4 motherboards, there is a slight probability that when you're trying to take out the cooler, the CPU comes attached because they don't have, how should I say it? A metal latch to hold down the CPU. So, because of that, the CPU isn't held on tightly enough, and it just comes flying out with the cooler. So yeah, that happened, and it had bent pins out of the gate. Yeah, fun times, aren't they? So yeah, essentially because of that, I switched to Intel. So now I'm running an Gigabyte motherboard for the, what was it, L something 1700, I think. LGA 1700, I think that's the socket type. And it's an Intel i5 12600KF, which is basically in performance comparable to the Ryzen 7 5800X that I had running. So yeah, performance-wise I shouldn't notice much, if I'm correct. They're more or less at the same level. Maybe one cheaper than the other, but I don't know. But yeah, I had to rush the order because I was without a streaming PC. The past week, well, not exactly a week, but I'd say 3-4 days, like from last Thursday to yesterday, I was working on a laptop, and yeah, it wasn't as performant as you'd expect from a laptop. So yeah, hey Edis, welcome on in. I was just explaining the funny part of what happened last week. So yeah, I basically spent a few days on a laptop watching just videos and at most playing League of Legends because nothing else can run on that laptop. Even Forza Horizon 6 couldn't. Like, to play Forza Horizon 6 I had to go on my Xbox because I had nowhere else to play. Luckily I still have my Xbox. Holy, talk about luck. But yeah, I think that's it. I think I talked about the possible improvements to Tulip and Daisy and what happened. So yeah, I kind of took a vacation. Besides that, I don't think I have much else to talk about from what's been happening. well, technically I have essentially fired myself. So yeah, I'm gonna basically be unemployed starting next month. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I have basically the security to do that, so yeah, it's gonna be more for my mental health than anything else. And yeah, hopefully everything will turn out well. Let's see. But yeah, regarding to Tulip, I did some changes off screen. But still it's not perfect. There's still a lot to do. Especially regarding viewports, because right now it doesn't seem that bad, but eventually I'm gonna have UIs that are really complex and I need to scale them up and down properly. So I need to configure viewports, and essentially that's going to be one of the things I'm going to do today. I'm going to create separate viewports for every UI component so that they scale properly when you basically set a resolution. Hopefully I can do that without any problems. But yeah, today I'm gonna be a bit slow because it's been one heck of a day, so yeah. I'm just gonna be chill and working on this. But yeah. Also, can you guys hear me correctly? I know I only asked now, but yeah, it should be capturing me correctly, supposedly. But since the whole upgrades thing, there could be a slight probability that something is amiss and I haven't noticed. So I need to check everything. But yeah, if no one complained until now, it's because everything's fine, right? Right. But yeah, sorry. Give me a second. Bloody hell. My nose is a bit clogged up, so it's being a bit difficult to breathe sometimes from the nose. But it should be fine now. Let me turn up the AC a bit, because it's running a bit cold, which also isn't good for me. But yeah. Holy. Okay, that's better. My nose is still a bit clogged. Alright, let me go first disable the overlay from the MSI Afterburner. Wasn't it Control-Shift-1 that I set? Oh. I think Afterburner needs to be closed down or something, because it shouldn't be doing that. Control-Shift-1. Control-Shift-2. Control-Shift-3. Is it Alt-Shift-1? Oh, it's Alt-Shift-1. Okay. Don't know why I didn't set Control-Shift-1, but sure. Okay, I can close that down, and I'm gonna research how to do the viewports. Godot viewport. Sub-viewport. Godot viewport, 3 examples from real games. Viewport notes, Godot basics tutorial. I also have some tutorials from Inbound Shovel that I've been watching, and it's what I've been watching to get these ideas. So yeah.
Hello and welcome. Keep in mind is that we multiple
viewports, subclasses, etc., etc., etc.
Level you want level a single size. So
Honestly, let me go like this. Viewport. We need to jump. Maps and transitions. Oops, we broke the camera. Game dev secrets resolution. I think it's this one.
Dev secret about resolution. Someone asked me what resolution is best for pixel art games. That's a surprisingly interesting question.
Okay, it's not this one.
Pixel in a piece of pixel art
This is the one I watched to
pixel art games would be like
basically get the resolution.
Render the game at a smaller resolution and scale it up to match the screen's resolution.
That's what I'm doing right now.
It scales nicely with whole numbers. You can make it 2 times bigger or 3 times bigger, but you should avoid making it like 2.4 times bigger. So we need to pick a resolution that scales evenly. For example, let's think about a 1080p monitor. It's 920 by 1080 pixels. If we just divide that by 4, we get a resolution of 480 by 270. And plenty of games do.
That's essentially the logic I went with
not every monitor
from watching his video.
If you're running at 480 by 270 on a 2K monitor instead of 1080p, you'll have to upscale that by 533% to fit the screen, and that causes problems. So you need a game resolution that scales evenly for all common screen resolutions. And luckily for us, there is one. 640 by 360.
Oh, hate to hear. Yeah, I'm making a Metroidvania. Right now I'm watching some tutorials. Just get something right. Let me see. Where is the tutorial about UI resolutions? UI. Oh, for God's sake. UI, UX, and resolution make UI fast and easy. I don't remember from when it was, honestly. Should be either this or this, I think.
A game dev secret about UI. Games need like menus and buttons, right? I mean, even
I think it's this one.
Work on games need directly to the UI of the engine.
Yeah, pretty sure it's this one.
Plugin look really cool with a pixel art font and a border. I can go ahead and apply those. Want the buttons
oh wait, this might be the one about themes.
And hook all of the button functionality back up to these new.
I should note down the tutorials, shouldn't I? When I'm researching.
Create a theme object, which
yeah, this is the theme one.
Creating UI.
Also a good one.
A game dev secret about UI. I recently made a video about resolution and explained how to scale it up.
It's this one.
Is the UI. As an example, let's just put some basic text. But once we render the game out,
yeah, it's this one. No, I see it.
It looks like this. It gets kind of blurry.
I'm also making a 2D game. I have 2 crazy ideas and currently developing the game in Gdevelop. Holy. That's one of the engines I've never explored, to be fair. I've heard it's very beginner friendly. So yeah. Hope it goes well, not gonna lie. I wish I could help, but I don't have much knowledge of Gdevelop.
It doesn't look that good. And if you're using a lower pixel art resolution like 160 by 90, this is what viewports.
Yeah, okay, viewports.
The camera sends all of its data to a viewport.
That's a lot of viewports. Holy.
It's shown on screen. And by default, there's just one main.
Hey, Ariane.
Instead,
Ariane?
multiple viewports.
Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Well, come on in.
They can each have their own render settings. For the camera that follows Isadora and captures all the pixel art, we can set up a viewport with our 640 by 360 resolution and then scale that viewport up like usual. But for the UI, we can set up a different viewport that renders at the screen.
Yeah, I need a viewport at 1920 by 1080. And it should downscale correctly. Let me see. Agile note, viewport. Okay, should be this. Or a sub-viewport container. Oh, a container is for displaying the contents of a sub-viewport. Huh. So if I do this, put it here, and say you are 1920 by 1080, put, for example, this inside of it. Okay, I can see it. Just might not be it. How do you do this? Render target, disable. Actually, how the heck do you work now? If I try playing this, how does it work? Yep, it's free and good so far. Use Gdevelop and Unity. Oh, nice. You might also enjoy Godot then, if you are doing Unity. It also has C#, and it's essentially almost the same kind of, I'd say, experience, per se. Okay, no, that didn't work. Let me see. So if I do this, how come now I can't configure anything? That's interesting. Huh. Well, ain't that a quinky dink? Save branch as what should I call it? Help bar. Something like that. Let's create a new folder called UI. Save. Okay, now if I go inside of this, can I see it? No, I can't. Huh. Okay. Now you're messing with me. I should be able to see this, right? Layout localization, no, should be... Where is it? Layout, yeah. Top left, let's put top right, top left again. Okay, it just goes there. I can see a tiny thing there, but how do you work with this? Okay, now this is interesting. Let me do a sub-viewport container and just work around this. This is me just trying to figure out stuff. So yeah, if I put this down there, oh, there we go. So it properly scales down. That's interesting. Okay, so in here, I wrote the name incorrectly. Okay. Let me just fix that. Else bar. Oh, for God's sake, me. CMZY. Let me delete the one that's incorrect spelled. Okay, that should be better. You still open. Okay, you don't. I drag this down there. Now, ain't that a quink dink? I tried Godot and I'm not good with programming language. I'm still a beginner, so I'm doing my research and going step by step. I know C and C++ and some Python. Don't worry, I also dropped out of college, so yeah, you'll be fine. But yeah, those are actually really good starting points. I'd say you're on a good path then, because C and C++ are... They are not beginner friendly, I'm gonna tell you that, but you basically can do anything with them as long as you're aware of your memory allocations per se. So yeah, I'd say you're on a good path then. Let me see. Trying to... Oh, I need to put stretch. I see. So now if I just do this... Is that so? Okay, so... Interesting. This might not be what I want to do then. Okay, let me just delete that, go in here and, oops, copy this back to here. Okay, seems a bit better. Yeah, I started like 2 weeks ago and then like 20% done with my first game. Ooh, that's still really good, honestly. For 2 weeks, if you're already 20% done, that's really good. Honestly, a guy like me takes a few months, if not a year. Yeah. Although if it's a game jam game, I can have it done in 2 weeks, but yeah, I'd have to go full throttle and yeah, it's not good. Yeah. But yeah, that's really amazing, not gonna lie. Let me see what I want to do. Because now if I do this, it should expand. Oops. Let me put this up at top again. And let me research how to do this. How to fit UI in viewports. Okay, making low resolution with high res. Bingo.
So, you want your pixel art game to have a low resolution look, sort of like Celeste. So, naturally, the first thing you tried was just lowering the viewport resolution. And from there, the game looks great. It has a low resolution look, but there's a problem. All the UI elements are now super blurry and look awful. Thankfully, Godot 4 makes this super easy to fix by using a couple of nodes that allow us to mix low res UI.
Okay, moving on.
I have a pretty simple game. It's just a basic platformer, and this is
Rigor. Welcome back, Alice. That 20% was the easy part. The main thing comes after that, and I'm having so many errors that why I came on YouTube looking for answers and found you. Oh, I think you haven't found the right place then, because Gdevelop is not my thing, but I can try to assist where I can. Also, we have a Discord server where we talk about the game design and game development, so even if I can't, someone will mostly be able to help you, maybe. Do you guys know what day it is tomorrow? It's a Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dudes. What day is tomorrow? Besides it being the 27th. 8. You need to give me a bit more context. Eid al-Fitr. Evening of Tuesday, March 9th. Oh, this is 2027. 2026. Okay, Saturday. Oh, it starts today, Alice. Not tomorrow. According to Google. Unless it's a different Eid. I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, back to this. But yeah, for those that need, let me pull up the Discord. I think it's this command still. I'm pretty sure the command still... Okay, it still exists. Holy. I was getting worried. Is Godot for free, or do I need like subscription or anything to get its full potential? It's completely free and open source. So you can download it, run and make your games. And if you look at the engine and see, I think I can improve this, you can just go onto the repository and fill in a pull request. I go to here, github.com, should be Godot. Is it Godot engine? I don't remember the full, oops. Godot engine. Okay, it should be Godot engine then. If I'm not mistaken. No. GitHub, Godot. Godot engine, Godot. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, but yeah. You have this repository, where you can even see the source code of the engine. You can fork it, do the changes you want, even make pull requests for improvements to the engine itself. Right now, I'm watching one that is related to web exports in .NET. If it's good, I will try Godot for today and see if I'm facing the same errors like Gdevelop. Do keep in mind, Godot has two types of programming. They have GDScript, which is like JavaScript, made for their own engine, and they have C#. I use C#, and for that you need the Godot .NET install, not the regular Godot engine install. But keep in mind, C# might be a bit more complicated for making the game. I'd advise taking time to learn GDScript. Don't be like me and try to force your way with .NET. But yeah, I'd say Godot is a very fine engine to basically get what you want out of it. It's very I wouldn't say very like Unity, but I'd say it's better than Unity in some points. I've been using it for the last almost a year, actually. I started in July working with Godot, and I've been liking it, honestly. The only thing I have in Unity right now is these two over here, Tulip and Daisy. Besides that, I don't have anything else in Unity right now, which is good. But yeah, it's completely free. You can essentially do a lot of things with it. I, for example, have my own custom set of plugins that allow me to do stuff like this. I can have these boxes with basically my notes, just so I can remember what each variable does. I know C#, so I will use that, and I have called in ChatGPT for help, so it's gonna be a little easy. Fair enough, just don't rely too much on them, because they are prone to sometimes, how should I say it, give garbage code, per se. They are pretty good, they are good at explaining code, that's the thing. To use them fully and just rely on them to code, they sometimes might fail a bit. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying be aware, they sometimes might give you code that's not valid. It has happened while I was testing the two of them. So yeah, to each their own, I'm gonna say. But yeah, I don't condone the use of it, to be fair. It as a, how should I say it, as a teaching tool per se, it's actually quite good. Yeah, it can teach you a lot of things about code, but big projects, it's a no-no. But yeah, where was I? Oh, yeah, viewport. ADHD, everyone. I will lose focus sometimes. Let me see, I was working on this. Let me delete the health bar thing again. Okay. We have this UI. Yeah, ChatGPT does that sometimes, but code is better. Fair enough. As long as you can do your game, that's all that matters. Let me see.
Lowering the resolution, but obviously fix this. Well, Godot has two nodes to help us out. The first is the viewport node, and then the viewport container node. Basically, what we're going to do here is render the game at a lower resolution, then scale it up to the 1920 by 1080 viewport.
Yeah, that's fair.
By default. It all makes sense in a second here. The first thing we need to do here is make a new scene. This will be called main. And basically this scene is going to hold the game and then also our UI elements. So what we're going to do here is start with a canvas layer node.
We need a canvas layer, yeah.
We'll add a sub viewport container node.
Oh, it's that. Okay. Do I already have one of those? I should have. Okay. Where do I... Oh, the player HUD must be located in here. Yep, player HUD is here. So, what I actually need is... What was it called? Give me a second. Canvas layer. Okay, oh! Canvas layer is my main, so yeah, that's fine. It's actually in the right place. Follow viewport. Okay, now I need a sub viewport container, and I need to anchor it. No, not like that. Should be expand. Oh, I think this is a different UI. Oh, this button. Doi. Okay, never mind. Streamer be dum-dum. Okay.
Right. Make sure that it always matches the
That seems fine.
On the right in the inspector, we can enable stretch and then set.
Okay, set stretch. this screen,
stretch
this
strength
one.
to whatever multiplier we would like. So in this case, I want my game to be rendered at...
My game is not complicated, it's a simple platform game, like inside a box kind of thing. The only thing I need to work on is the level of varieties. Like, my game depends completely on controls. Oh, I see. I see. Then you might be able to pull it off quite fast with Godot. Godot has already some components that you can use, like, I think it has a player-ish component. Give me a second. Let me add child node player. Do you have a player out of the box? You don't. This is all my player stuff. You should have in the assets then. Go online. Something like platformer. 2D platformer pathfinding tool, ultimate platformer controller 2D. Something like this. You can use these components, just pay attention to the license, because some licenses may require you to, how should I say it, credit the author in a way. But you can do something like this, and you just need to download, it installs, and then you have the controller. You can also watch the tutorials for it. Most devs normally provide a tutorial on how to basically work with their assets, so yeah. I'd say Godot is a good bet. Not gonna lie. Now, let me go back here. Where were we?
320 by 180, which just so happens to be 6 times smaller than 1920.
Okay, is that the resolution I have? 640 by 360. And it should be 3 times lower, I think. Calculator. 640 times 3. Yeah, 1920. So yeah. This should be shrink 3. Okay.
By 1080. So I'm going to set the stretch strength to 6. From there, let's go ahead and add a sub viewport node.
Okay, we need a sub viewport. Add child node sub viewport. Should be 1920 by 1080, I suppose. Oh, I can't move it. Interesting.
To our sub viewport container. And now you can see on the right in the inspector, it brings up the size 320 by 180. Next, all we have to do
213 by 120. Huh. Then if I put 2, 320 by 180. If I put 1, okay, it's 640 by 360.
is just drag and drop our game scene as a child of the sub viewport. Now, we obviously don't want the score text to be a part of the sub viewport. So what we can do here is come back to your...
Do I need to do this the other way around?
And then place it under the canvas layer outside of the sub viewport container node.
Oh. That's bad. I did a lot of research and I did not find any game resembling the idea that I have, so my game is going to be the first in the world with that idea, so I have that advantage with me. At least that. I hope it goes well then. Holy, that's amazing. Sure. How am I going to pull this off then? Because I can't load this directly. This is gonna be fun. Trying to think, how will I display this then? Because I can't sub-viewport it. Because if I try to do this... Okay. Actually, this might work. Let's see, something like that. And if I go in the game now, will it be like too stretched or something? That seems normal. Let me put the message box under it. Okay. So I can still edit this. Oh. Hey Tips, what's wrong? Why are you slowly dying? Is it work? Did something happen at work? Something happened at work, didn't it? Oh. This in the wrong one. Okay. So everything is in the sub viewport now. If I perchance make this a bit smaller, it still doesn't lose much of it. Okay, and now if I say you're gonna be center bottom again, okay, does seem fine. Can it properly upscale? It's 1.5 degrees out. Oh, because of the heat wave in Europe. Yeah. Yeah. I know that feeling. If it wasn't for the air conditioner, I'd be dead by now. So yeah. That should trick. Initializing Tulip now. Tulip sprite has been rendered successfully. I'm running the diagnostics on her movement subroutines. Okay. What happened here? Where is the map? Okay. So. This doesn't work. Let me undo what I was doing then. Okay. We have this. What's the name of your game? Code Tulip. Yeah. It's basically for Tulip, mostly. And she was the first inspiration of the game, so yeah. Holy. There's changes to the boats in here, in my town. Huh. I have some mint lemonade. Lucky. Can you share? Okay. Basically, they're making the boats run until longer in the night, so people can come back to this side of the city. That's good, honestly. Let me see. This should be like this. And I'm gonna downscale this. I might downscale the message box as well. Make it a bit smaller. And if needed, adjust the text in the messages now that I have a bit more control on it. Yeah, I'd say like this is fine. And the sub viewport. I'm gonna have to work a way to initialize the scenes under it. So what needs to happen is, for example, this scene needs to load here. Except this might break the scene as well. What happens if I play this scene? Huh. It actually didn't break. Mostly. Cannot access a disposed object. Okay. Do you want me to finish the Tulip sprite so you can use it for your prototype? Don't rush it, honestly. It's gonna be a while until I can basically change them around. So, yeah, for now, don't worry about it. This is a story-based game, kinda-ish. It will have a lot of story elements, that is a fact, but it's gonna be mostly action, if I can. Okay, let's stop with that idea, because that didn't work. So for now, I'm just gonna scale down the UI like this, and hope it upscales correctly. Okay. So far it does seem right. Can I make him stretch to fit? Keep aspect ratio. Okay, it kind of doesn't work that well because of the whole downscaling and upscaling thing. If not, I think I might... Holy, be careful, tips. Do drink a lot of water and try to stay in cool areas if you can. I want to move to our nerd. I don't know. I don't know what's up with them, honestly. It's been a while. Why are they so quiet and muffled? They are quiet? Really? I can hear them correctly. Is it something wrong with the audio? Let me see. It's set to night and dawn, and very much so, I can barely hear them. Weird. I've unset the... I basically reset the audio to see if it changes it. Speak louder. Oh boy. She's gonna scream, isn't she? Oh. Why are they transmitting to my audio capture? Wait. Something... Yeah, you guys are hearing them from my headphones. Give me a second.
Sweetie, we invented the professional
okay, now
environment.
It should be.
Fire hazards and all.
Never mind me. Yeah, it wasn't properly set. Now it is. They should be working now. My bad. Basically, you guys were hearing the audio from my headphones. So yeah, because technically the mic is very close to me, so it was picking up my headphones. But yeah. Oh no. And so begins.
I like them marginally more than Tulip's deploy first, design later mentality. Which is to say, conditionally, with proper support and extensive documentation. Excuse me, my deployments only catch fire 40% of the time now, thanks to your spreadsheets,
40%?
Daisy. Ah, yes, Tulip. Nothing says stable production environment like celebrating a B- in fire safety.
Okay, now it shouldn't pick up my headphones, I think. Because I was seeing the audio bar going up when they were talking. The echo is like your mic is catching the sound. Yeah, I've moved the mic away from me. You should be able to hear me correctly still, but now it shouldn't pick up my headphones. I think. Care to try again? But yeah. Does seem like it's normal, I think. Yeah. Okay, some parts of the lettering aren't correct. I need to add maybe a bit more of a margin here, just to make sure they don't go over that part there, and it wraps around. Actually, I only have 20 points left. Pearl tips. Nobody told you to spend all those points. Okay, does it catch the... Can you guys hear the air conditioner over me? Because if so, I might put this on... Yeah, I'm gonna put this in quiet. Give me a second. To be fair, I did redeem VIP twice or thrice. Fair enough. I can hear the AC. Good. Because it's quite loud sometimes. But if you aren't hearing it, that means my audio setup worked. Perfect. Okay. Let me see. Have some pity on those. He's out of points to redeem the talk function. I wish I could give points, but I don't have any command for that, I think. Actually, let me see.
Dad, no! Don't soft ban my gremlin grammarian. How else am I gonna misquote compile errors dramatically?
Gremlin
Funny.
grammarian.
Your runtime errors already sound dramatic enough without the thesaurus, Tulip.
She called you Gremlin grammarian. I don't know what she means with that.
Excuse you, my errors have flair. Yours just whisper,
Twitch give
new
channel
Libranin voice.
points.
Excuse you, my errors have flair. Yours
Oh, no.
just whisper, no Libranin voice. Excuse you, my errors have no Libranin voice. No,
Not
that's
this
why.
again.
Excuse you, my errors have onai Brannon voice.
Is it over? I think you broke Tulip. I guess so. This time it was me. Let me see. Twitch does not have a native feature that allows streamers or moderators to manually grant or gift official channel points to viewers. Points are automatically earned by viewers through watching, following, rating, or participating in predictions. Okay. I can't exactly give channel points. I like that it is enough to mention my name for them to break. Yep. Ain't that a fact? Let me do something then. Since we have some liberty to essentially have the spam of points, I mean spam of basically the queue, let me reduce this to like 5 and see how it goes. Okay, try now tips. It should be working. Oh. Okay, should be coming back on. It should be working now. For some reason, OBS disconnected. I think Restream isn't the best bet for me. Yeah, but yeah, here. I'll see you soon then. Thank you for coming by and chatting a bit. I hope to see you again soon. But yeah, tips. I need to check what's wrong with the multi-stream thing. Because I'm seeing that Restream is causing a bit of issues for me. I don't know why. The upload speed just basically crashed. I really don't get it, honestly. But yeah, you should now be able to redeem the channel, the Talk to Tulip and Talk to Daisy for 5 points. It should work actually well enough, I think. Let's see. No, I need to basically go in here. Margin container. Okay, the one on top has a margin container, the one on bottom doesn't have a margin container.
Tibbs, you're alive! I was this close to declaring you lost in a memory leak.
We're going to new mode. Margin container. Levels will
Tulip, if memory leaks
0.7.
were fatal,
Okay.
you'd have been gone in 2017.
Excuse you, I was revolutionizing garbage collection. It's called Innovation
Holy.
Daisy. Look it up.
Okay. Let me put like 10, 12. Okay, let's put like 14 on the left and the right. So it doesn't go over. And 10 up top. 12. Okay, 12 is good. I'm gonna run my punts into the ground again. Fair enough. Okay, let's see if this looks better. Okay, let's try it. I'm running the diagnostics on her movement subroutines. Okay. Alright, looks like you can move around well, Tulip. Now let's test your jumping functionality. What is this? Gym class? Professor, give me some action. Soon, my child. First, we need to run checks on your functions to make sure you materialize correctly. Yada. Okay, so far the text does seem fit inside the boxes, which is good. Okay. And looks like my dialogue isn't way too big for it.
Tulip, if we're judging by courtroom trials, Aphrodite won. Fairly or not.
Oh yeah, you guys aren't hearing this, but I added sound effects to the game.
Oh, please, Daisy. Like you weren't low-key running background checks on Athena for jury bias.
Hi, you.
I merely ensured the trial had proper audit logs. Unlike someone who still can't explain the Parthenon fire of 2023.
Okay. This should now be outputting the sound of the game. Right now it doesn't have any like background music or anything. So yeah, basically now Tulip's sword is essentially missing and she's gonna have to find it. I'm trying to start a second Trojan War. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, it worked. Now stream can hear the sound effects. Yeah. The dialogue system isn't exactly perfect right now, but I can now put in sound effects, which is good. Do you want to burn some... Give me a second.
Excuse me, Tibbs and Tricks. This is a family-friendly archaeological dig, not a stoner sitcom.
Hey, yo!
Tulip, if you spent half as much energy on documentation as you do on dramatic outbursts, we'd have a published paper by now.
Oh, wow, Daisy, look at you. Miss Perfect Paper Princess. Probably color-coded her birth certificate.
Hey, you. I have a new sound as well.
I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Daisy is story confirmed? I think so. Ask her. I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble. I love this sound. Let me see. Right now everything seems fine. I don't know what else to do. Oh, for God's sake. What is this stream turning
Tulip,
into?
we're in a 3,000-year-old temple. And no, Hukaj is not an ancient artifact.
Ancient artifact? Please, Daisy. Hookahs are timeless.
Hey,
like my
yo.
code. And also like this temple's structural integrity after my last debug session.
And there it is. The temple just lost 300 years of integrity, and Tulip's ego gained 500.
Tulip's ego gained 500. For God's sake. Tibbs, what are you trying to do?
I'd rather debug Tulip's merge requests barefoot.
Bruh. Holy. Give it a second.
Excuse me, my last merge request only caused 3 explosions. Totally stable until the firewall showed up uninvited.
Yes.
There you.
The firewall was clearly the unreasonable party here.
According to Tulip, yeah. Don't start it, Tibbs. Do not start it. Keep it PG. For God's sake. But yeah, so what do I want to do? There's a lot of things to do, but so little time. Golly.
Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be.
Ouch. Thank you for that. Look, it's your fault for giving me this promotion. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not gonna say anything. Do your thing. Whoever spoke is not here. Yeah. Let me see. Let me go back to the code, see where I left off. This is the SFX manager. This has been done. This is regarding the pedestal with the missing sword. That's done. Chapter 1, part 5. This is basically the dialogue from here. You have the ability to hack it. Oh, yeah. I need to make the system to hack into the code. Yeah, now I remember. Such an important part. How could I forget it? But yeah. Let me see. How do I want to pull this off? Hey, Alice, welcome back. You missed Tulip and Daisy basically bickering again. As usual. Who could never love that? But yeah. I need to essentially make that UI. And I don't think I know how. Sorry, by the way, there's some work I'm doing. Oh, no worries, no worries. There's not much I'm doing as well. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, wow. Plato called. He wants his crisis back.
Just that?
And here I thought philosophy died the moment Tulip tried to refactor ontology.
Bruh. Are you done?
Hey, my ontology rewrite was one null pointer exception away from enlightenment.
I think they're done. For God's sake. Wait, oh, for God's sake, not again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, hey, new glitch in the social matrix? Sorry, I only rank entities that crash servers on purpose.
Is that the Jujutsu Kaisen
yes.
reference?
The universe bends to the will of the user who treats Git like a slot machine.
Yeah.
And yet, the only thing you've enlightened
Fair
so
enough.
far is the error log.
And whose pull requests have a 100% merge conflict rate, Daisy? Not naming names. Spreadsheet Goblin.
Spreadsheet Goblin. She still does that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did your crystal ball glitch again? Because last I checked, my glitch brought the server to its knees in style.
Uh-huh.
Tulip, the only thing spreading faster than your merge conflicts is your denial.
Bruh. Is that a JoJo reference? No, I thought it was. Fair enough. But yeah, the I alone am the honored one is mostly known now as a Jujutsu Kaisen reference. I am not joking. If we go here and say I alone am the honored one, it's Gojo. Look at this. It's Gojo everywhere. So, although it may be the a Buddhist reference, anime has taken over it. Have fun with that knowledge. But yeah. Let me start designing this before I forget. Let me open like a sprite. A sprite. There we go. The quote above was Jujutsu Kaisen inspired anyway, but you still didn't catch it. Wait a minute. Are your parents because you're loved? I don't recognize that one. To be fair, I haven't watched season 3? Is season 3 the most recent one? Are you the strongest because you are Gojo Satoru, or are you Gojo Satoru because you are the strongest? Fair enough. Now I remember that one. For God's sake. Yeah, the boys ended last week. Let's just say most people didn't like the finale. I honestly am not bothered by it. Could be better, could be worse. No. I said for God's sake. Didn't I? Did I say the F word? Huh. I don't exactly remember saying it. It might have been. Okay, I did say for God's sake. Fair enough. It's the accent I now do with for God's sake. I'm trying a bit. But yeah, let me go grab this. Because this UI actually is clean. And I kinda like it. Let me go new. Let's make it like... So it's 640 by 360. Let me... It's like 360, right? 720, it goes to 960. Yeah, it should be. On the hidden stack of Python magazines under your bed, care to explain yourself?
Okay,
Oh, no.
First of all, not Python. It's Pi Magazine. Yes. Totally different. It's research for enemy analysis.
Tulip.
Enemy analysis.
Enemy analysis doesn't require dog-earing pages titled Async for Lovers Part 3.
It's a metaphor, Daisy. Async relationships are the real horror story here.
Emotional damage.
They truly are my daughters. Wait a minute, why is it? Oh, because it's a perfect scale almost. Why magazines? Wow. I said 640, right? Let me try with like 500. See how it looks. Yikes. Yup. First, let me resize this in here. How hot is it over there? Oh boy. Yeah, channel note. I want the texture rect. And I want it to be like this. Let me like resize it a bit and say you are at the center. Oh. I don't goofed. Center. Okay. What is your size? 339, 339. Let's make it a solid 340. Or approximate 360. Wait, 360, that's gonna fill up the whole screen in height. Yeah, I think that's what I want. Center it. Okay. So 360 by 360. Let me canvas size this and say 64 by 64. Whoops, not like that. Give me a second. UI design is not my forte. to be subscribed to some computer magazine when I was in elementary school is where I first heard of C++. We also had a lot of those. I had a stash of them here at home. Mostly about computers, about recent technology.
So it's avant-garde code poetry? Compilation optional, chaos guaranteed.
Tulip, if chaos were a programming language, you'd be its founding father.
Holy. Daisy, you don't need to kill her like that. Okay.
And I'd still document it in Comic Sans because
360,
readability is
360.
oppression.
Sprite size. 360. Lock ratio. Okay, that looks a bit better. Now, the issue is... By the way, Leo, why is there a frame around the stream? Oh yeah, it's my overlay. I mean, it was just good and too good for me not to use it. And I kinda do like it, so yeah. This basically came in the stream package for the starting soon, the be right back ending soon, the offline screen, and everything like that. So I was like, might as well use it. Does look cool. So yeah. It's basically just a little image that goes on top of what I'm seeing. Gotta cut some of the content off. I mean, the content that's being cut off is not really that important, I think. Like, also let me do something, because I had my notifications on. So yeah. Essentially what you are not seeing is a bit of the bottom of a sprite and the top bar of a sprite.
Ah, yes. The only sinner brave enough to cite Poe on a debugging stream.
Tulip, citing
What do I
Poe
want to
doesn't
do?
make your code poetic.
This feels
It
a
just
bit
crashes
limited.
with better rhythm.
I think that's why I wanted to use a viewport. Because without it,
Daisy, my crashes
kinda
have meter
is
and
limited
style.
to what I
Yours
can
just
do.
weep and yaml.
It's like, I don't see a lot of code fitting in here. I still haven't even designed what I want to do for the hacking system. I had some ideas, like top parts showing like progress per se. Oh, the headpads worked. Huh. I'll hydrate, give me a second. For God's sake. That's better. I also stretched, so that's counted. Anything else? Can I continue my work? Thank you. Let me see. I think I want to do something like this goes down a few, like so. And up the top, I have a progress of how the whole debugging thing, or the whole hacking thing, is looking, sorta. Let me put it into design.
Oh,
Never
rolling
mind.
dice now, are we? I invented lying with bad randomness. Dad caught me faking RNG once, and the server started crying.
And yet, Tulip,
I mean,
somehow the server still has better emotional stability than you do.
Excuse me, the server
Getting called
learned
out.
its emotional regulation from me through osmosis and 3 traumatic reboots.
I don't say it like I'm doing something bad. Trust me. But yeah. Really trying to focus right now, and nothing's coming out. Up the bet. Never bet against them. You're gonna lose.
You want higher stakes, Tibbs? I'll reroute the live API through a blockchain-powered regex parser. See how brave you feel when the server starts speaking in riddles.
Why riddles?
Ah, yes. Because nothing says stable infrastructure like poetic error messages and cryptographic validation of 404s.
Oh well.
Oh, relax, Daisy. You're just mad because my poetic 404s have more soul than your audit logs.
Okay. Let me see. The best example I can find is something like, let me lock this layer for now, and I'm gonna say new layer. It's just gonna be text, so I can basically try. Actually, let me design this with the in-game part. What's this about the blockchain?
Crypto? Nah, Tibbs. I'm just weaponizing it to make the server write haikus when it crashes. Profit is so last semester.
I see.
Yes. Because when I think of disaster recovery, I think of on a corrupted database.
Oh, like your perfect recovery logs are any better. Daisy, they're basically fan fiction at this point.
Holy, what's wrong with these two? Hacking UI. Okay, we have something like this.
Server crashes in spring. Daisy's rage stacks into heap. Code blooms like acne.
Huh? What the heck? Was that a haiku? Did she actually do it?
Yes,
or...
Tulip. Your poetry is as refined as your debugging skills. Completely random and somehow always wrong.
Okay.
And yet, Daisy, my wrong code still runs faster than your ego
smart,
can catch up.
Your recovery logs are fan fiction. Yeah, that's a good one. Go for it. That's gonna be fun. Leo coin, huh? Nani? Wait, what did I miss? I was focused on doing the UI. Gosh darn it. Yay. I turn away for 1 second, and all of things start happening. I see. Let me see. I wanted to design something like... How should I make this? Let's just say I have somewhat of a container on one point and on another. Let's see. I want something like an horizontal or an H box container.
It's a glowing, overclocked keyboard whip. Keys fly off when I attack and embed into enemies like shurikens.
Gonna have
Custom RGB pulse on every strike.
How creative. Nothing says tactical elegance like shutting hardware mid-combat like a malfunctioning printer.
She gave that answer
Excuse me, Daisy, but last I checked, your tactically elegant laser spreadsheet didn't stop the rogue AI from turning the lab into a meme page.
Her weapon was supposed to be a keyboard blade. Supposedly. Let me see, because it might have changed when I changed around the... What should I call it? Wait, give me a second. It should be in the Code Tulip GDD. Now that I remember. Code Tulip GDD. There it is. Google Docs. Yeah, for God's sake. Tabs. Don't go there. Null blade, I think it's what it's called now. Let me see.
Yes. Classic Tulip. When
Null
in
blade.
doubt, deploy the redacted button and hope reality forgets the concept of accountability.
Tell us.
Nice try,
about...
perv. These little bet Genesee win.
That's true.
Nice try, so. You can remind the stander this weight today. Be some part of my rain shot? You love me and the video that there's much brain.
She called you a
Nice
perv,
try,
yeah.
perv. My stry perv. These ready was a very bontrable, but they're so far in the rate now.
Yeah, she broke again.
Nice. Oh, like your autosave macros are any better, Ms. I panic when the Wi-Fi blips. At least I commit to the bit. Oh my, the null blade? That's the prototype I coded when I was sleep deprived and convinced inheritance was just vibes?
I don't know.
And thus, the origin of our favorite untyped disaster myth is born. A null reference wrapped in confidence and bad
Explain
decisions.
for us how
Hey, it's not a bad decision if it only crashes after it saves the world. Style points for dramatic timing, Daisy.
Bruh. Give it a second. Give it another second. Give it another second. Okay. It appears they are slow now.
Ah, yes. Nothing says weapon of choice like undefined behavior with a spotlight and a criminal disregard for type safety.
It's still waiting for Daisy. That's why. Huh? I saw text flashing. Huh?
Says the girl who wrote a 200-line validation script for our toaster.
What the heck
Some
happened?
of us like living dangerously, Daisy.
Give me a second. Should be this one. Is it this folder? Or is it the other one? Because one is the code, the other is the logs. Okay, I found it. Today is the 26th.
Yes. Classic tips and tricks. Communicating entirely through sock emojis and unresolved plot threads.
I'm not even going to... Should I be worried?
Okay, but to be fair, the socks did foreshadow the great shoe theft of 23.
The
Tips
what
and
now?
tricks, we know it was you.
Tulip, if
Should I be
foreshadowing were a
worried?
programming language, you'd still be stuck printing hello world with a syntax error.
Bruh. Okay, this is some other type. Let's explain. And basically her model crashed somehow. Okay.
Plausible deniability? More like barely plausible tips and tricks. The socks spoke, okay? Witnesses heard them.
The only thing those socks confessed to was poor laundry judgment.
Oh, the null blade? It's all jagged void code edges and glitch trails, Papa. Like a corrupted shard of undefined screaming into the fabric of reality.
Open. Does
Oh,
that
sure. Trust the
tell you
sock
anything about
whisperer
how it
over
looks?
hard evidence. Daisy's just mad because her spreadsheet didn't predict sentient laundry.
Tulip, you described a compile error with flair.
Bruh.
It's not a bug, it's a feature with commitment issues. And honestly, Dad's lecture notes have better dramatic arc.
Give me a second until I can find it. Okay, it's still not here.
JavaScript?
Don't save.
At least pick a language that doesn't run on
Reload.
hope and browser forgiveness. But fine, I'll guide you. Just don't deploy anything near
Boy.
production without tests.
Oh, so you're volunteering?
It's all
That's
jagged void
adorable,
edges.
Daisy.
Okay.
Didn't know we were accepting applications for official fun police.
And yet, who fixed your last fun deployment that brought down the test server?
Only if I get to be a non-trivial class on Dad's lecture notes, the kind that collapses the spectral sequence just by showing up.
Tulip, you wouldn't collapse a spectral sequence. You'd invalidate the entire cohomology with a type mismatch.
Excuse me, my types are perfectly chaotic, just like the universe intended.
Did it intend though? Where was I? Oh, designing whatever the heck I'm gonna do with this. Let me see, horizontal. And I'm gonna make it layout transform size 100. Okay, 100 is too much, but now I can adjust. Let's put like this for now. And wait a minute, can't I just do a vertical container first? I should be able to. Hold back, stand back, this requires a lot of precision. V box container, there it is. Okay, first the V box container. That's gonna be
Wait, the
flat.
null blade? You mean the one that crashes the entire runtime if you look at it wrong?
I mean, she does have a point.
Tulip, you
Hundreds.
just described every pointer she ever dereferenced.
Okay, for now,
Excuse
it's
me,
gonna be
Daisy.
like this.
My dereferences are artistic, not irresponsible. Mostly.
Now, I'm gonna need another VBox container under it. It's gonna be the rest of the width, I think. Layout, container sizing, expand. Yeah, that fits more or less, I think. Minus few inches here and there. Okay, for now I'd say that's good. Let's see. Hypothetically, what I'd want is inside a VBox container, I'm gonna want HBox containers for each line. So something like this, where essentially their container sizing can be vertical expand. And now if I just do this, yeah, it works. Alignment begin, but if I do that...
Oh, I don't just see C#.
Yeah.
I dream in garbage collection and method overloads.
Fair enough.
And yet you still forget to dispose of resources, Tulip.
Stretch ratio. No. Minimum size, 100. Maybe? No. Text size will be like 16.
Oh, please, Daisy.
Let's
My
try
memory
16
leaks
pixels.
have,
Oh, no.
unlike your soulless resource-optimized spreadsheets.
I heard that you can use C#. Ah, yada yada. Okay. So, inside of this, I'll want something like a label. And I'm gonna say label settings, quick load, this one, which automatically has essentially everything already configured. Public class, something or other. Let me do something. I'm gonna do a margin container as well. Reparent the new node margin container. The margin container is gonna be like so. And I'm gonna put like team overrides constant left 14 and needs more 36 maybe. That's too much. 28. I'd say on the dot 28 and EU 28. Okay, so the margin container can be 28 by 28 by 28 by 28. I'm joking, it's 28 by 28. Was checking if anyone was paying attention. Okay, but yeah. Now it should show up something like this, where I can even try to do some coloring. I'm joking, Tibbs. Don't kill me. I wasn't paying attention. Then never mind. Just me being silly, as usual. Let me see. I need this as a rich text label, not a regular one. Oh, if I put as a rich text one, it kinda done goofs it. Huh. Well, ain't that a quinky dink? Fit content, scroll active. Unless... Hold up. Can I do something interesting with this one? Where I can just put a simple label inside of this. Give me a second. I can put the label here. And essentially tell it to be...
Wow. Even the chat's scared of Daisy's audit mode now?
Container sizing expand, like so. Fit content, no.
Audit
Scroll
mode is
active.
merely operational rigor, Tulip.
Tab size.
You'd collapse without my cleanup
Context
scripts.
menu.
Rust?
Horizontal alignment.
That language where every compile error writes a passive-aggressive novel?
Funny. I didn't realize you'd started reading error messages, Tulip.
Seam. Do I
Oh,
have a theme
please,
for
Daisy.
this? No.
Your cleanup scripts are just glorified find and replace macros.
Save. Save as. In.
I only read the ones that scream at me in all caps, unlike your whisper-level JavaScript warnings.
Okay. Let's do it like this. The text. Type rich. Text label. Add type. Bold font, mono font, normal font. This should be quick load. Should be this one, I think. Yeah. And your font size, it's gonna be 16. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So my intentions would be something like, I go in here and I say public class XYZ, something like this, and then we'd have something like private credentials, and then credentials equals, and some sort of basically corrupted thing. And I'd make some sort of link where you could click it, it opens a pop-up, and you can change the value, or something like that. Redacted, yeah. Sorry guys, I was basically not paying attention to chat right now, because I'm focused on this. Did I miss something important? I'm gonna guess I didn't miss something important. I do apologize. But yeah, I'm thinking about something like this. Let me see. Godot. Rich text label. I was not expecting this to be this early. The auto timestamp misled me. Yeah, I need to fix the bot that posts the timestamps. It's not reading from the text, it's reading from a hard-coded variable. And I forgot about that apparently. You hear I have upgraded my bunny ears. Oh boy.
Oh wow, Tibbs. Did you finally add rocket boosters, or are they just glitching into the void again?
Link. To create a clickable link.
Tulip, if
URL.
something's glitching into the void, statistically, it's more likely to be your code.
Set the text. So, something like this.
Excuse me, Daisy. My code only opened a black hole twice this month.
Okay. So, what happens if I go here, debug this, and press this? Okay, nothing happens. That's great. Guys, I think I've basically figured out how I want to do this. I think. For now it's just a prototype, but the rich text label might give me the option I want. Now I just need something. Let me see. Rich text label link highlight with controller, keyboard, whatever. Highlight with keyboard. Rich text effects, clickable text link, color text, and zero striping. Trying to make the highlight of a rich text label blink. Do we have something like that? Text effects, no. Might be something like me applying an effect via the signals, maybe. Meta-click, meta-hover, and a meta-hover started. Sure, there must be ways for me to select the meta. Let's do it like this. I'm gonna say new script. I'm gonna make it inside of the scripts folder. UI. Hacking Y. And code label. Something like that. Create. Okay, we're gonna go inside of the code. And I'm gonna explore. This dot select. Can I select a specific? Huh. Select all, no. Meta. Underlined. Get meta. Emit signal. Meta hover started. Variant meta. So I could do something like get meta list into meta list, or even say private list of type meta. Oh, it returns a string name. Okay, string name. Okay, use solution generics, whatever. Links for new list, string name. And I can just say the list goes to here. To list from that. Okay. This should work, hypothetically. Can I make a read-only? Oh no, read-only list, I couldn't change it. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna say to if links.any, we're gonna select the first link. So I'm gonna say var link equals links dot first or default if link not equal null or is not null, just so it's a bit more readable for everyone, so I don't have to put the exclamation mark equals. But yeah, it's basically the same, I think. I haven't tested it, but it should work. Meta, click meta hover started. A link. Okay, that works. So, do I have something regarding the hover color? Selection color, I do have some sort of bluish tint to it. Okay, so when it loads, supposedly it's gonna select the link. And hopefully it will show as a different color, so that the player will know that specific link is being selected. Okay. Doesn't do anything to the link. I see. Let me see what's being done. It might be because this is not mapped to anything. Public void meta hover started it requires a variant meta. This should do something. Log manager dot instance dot log now selecting, and let's put instead of this meta dot name as string name. Does that work? Will you do something? We put this here, go into the signals, and I'm gonna say in this label, oh, I need to build first. That's why it's not showing up. Give me a second. Oh, and we're close to 2 hours now. I think we are doing good progress, wouldn't you say that? Okay, connecting from on. Okay, meta was started. Connect. Right. So hypothetically now. Oops, I didn't mean to clone. Okay. Hypothetically now, if I debug from here, it should hit the breakpoint. Should. Because I'm technically emitting the signal to it. Give it a second. This is not good. Object reference not set when of an object. Huh? Oh, the help bar isn't set. I see. But this is working. Okay, now selecting something. Did you output to here? I don't see it output to here. Okay. It should be basically here, maybe. I actually don't see it. Huh. But yeah, let me go fix that other code. Okay. Must have been from when I was playing around with this and I kind of broke this. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake. CPU usage bar, this one. Health bar, this one. Okay. Press play and watch it go. Game is starting, yeah. You're a bit slow at starting. Did you log anything? Not selecting, not selecting. No, you actually didn't. So, I'm gonna guess you drew an exception, question mark? Or did you just not do anything? Is the as string name not working properly, or what? I'm kinda lost here. Because supposedly the code should be pointing to the correct part. Let me put another breakpoint there. See if the link at least is correct with my estimations. Okay. Why did you not stop at the breakpoint? Huh. Okay. Now it should. You don't have any exceptions, and this code was being called. So, what is your issue? Did you kind of set something? Let me see if it hits the ready. Okay, it does. You get a list of 0 links. Huh. Is that so? Well, that's awkward. Okay, but it does do that. Yeah, and you get that, which I'm going to suppose you're logging somewhere. Or you should be logging somewhere. Okay, I mean... So it's being called only when I hover over it because it's not able to obtain a meta list right out of the ready functionality. There should be something like a late ready or something like that, I think. Let me see, overrides, late, no. Enter tree, exit tree, when nodes enters the scene tree upon instantiating scene changing or after calling node add child. In a script, if the node has children, its node.enterTree callback will be called first and then that of the children. I'll try with enterTree, see if it changes something.
Oh, you want a singularity? Daisy, hit the emergency commit. This disaster's going viral.
Oh yeah, ads are starting. Should be fine.
Funny.
Okay.
I don't recall the emergency protocol
0
including
lines.
amplifying the existential threat.
Bruh. Get metal.
Emergency protocols were begging for a remix, Daisy.
Okay, and then you do the ready. So enter tree fires first. Okay. Let me go from the immediate window and say get metalist. Count 0. Ah. Well, that's fun. Yet. Okay, you have metalist. If I give a specific met... Huh. So what exactly is your definition of meta? Because now I'm curious. Because technically this is detecting as a meta. Oh. Oh, I removed the... Yeah, never mind. So this returns nothing. Is this a bug that I randomly found? Godot get metalist returns empty. Get nodes in group returning empty list. Return of get simple paths, it's always empty. Godot.item list. Where's my function returning null nil? Config class. No, that's nothing like what I want. Godot C# get metal list. Object.get metal list. Showing the object's metadata as a string. You gotta be joking me. Exotic? No. Is this something like I need to override the void or something? No. Then why are you saying that meta hover start variant hides inherited member? Meta hover starters is a new keyword if hiding was intended. Member meta hover started does not access instance data and can be marked as static. Okay, that's just nitpicking. But sure. Whatever floats your boat. Why is... Shift 1, 2. Why is the freaking... Okay, back. I didn't press any key. Like, what the heck? I don't get why that comes back every now and then. Did I, by mistake, make any redeem like a hoge? Or what? That's weird. I don't know. Oops. Okay, that should be fixed. It's too hard to be awake. Holy. Okay, Tibbs, have a nice nap. Hope that heat kind of goes away a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break as soon as the ad break starts, and yeah. Ad break is starting soon. Yep, I know. But yeah, let's see. Trying to see. So, change the object's metadata entry names as string names. So I'm gonna guess this isn't the correct one. Get character line, get canvas item. Do you have like something like a get links or something? Am I missing a specific thing? Get URLs, maybe? Detail rich text label. Get a list of link URLs. Shouldn't be this one. URL interaction labels. Attracts data from any meta clicked. Should hypothetically be able to do something. Okay, so sorry about kind of just breaking my chat window, but yeah. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back. Okay, we should be good to go again. I managed to sit down, which is also good. I was staying up for way too long. And apparently the tracking works better if I'm sitting down. Don't know how that works. Oh well. Let me see then. Trying to see. Can I like do buttons or something different? Because there should be a way for me to handle this. Let me see. If anything, I can ask Copilot, but I don't know how useful that guy is. Copilot. GitHub.com Copilot. Let me go ask. Let me just make a small window or something. Okay, given a Godot, what should I call it? Godot rich text label with a link inside. How do I get a list of all the URLs present? Let me just do something, because you guys might be hearing a lot of the keyboard over me. Let me just adjust this a bit. Okay, that should be better. Via C#. Let's see if this guy knows something. This. Okay. To extract all URLs links, parse the contents of the rich text label and look for. No. That's not what I want to do. I wanted to do something like the meta hover event being triggered via control via keyboard controls to select the links. When selector focus links in a Godot rich text label via keyboard and have the equivalent of the meta hover signal. In the other, rich text label does not natively support keyboard navigation. Obviously, I know that. Who redeemed the headpads? Or did it just redeem by itself? Huh? I think my VTube studio is bugged. Or haunted. First it was the Ahoge. I think now it does it. Let me see. I think the headpads now are broken. What in God's tarnation? Okay. Just doesn't stop. Yeah. I think VTube Studio bugged again. I don't know. The meta hover signal is only triggered by mouse hovering, not by keyboard navigation. There is no. Parcel links. No. Track link index. No. Highlight link in the label. Yada 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 yada. Select the link index. Highlight current link. So, you are telling me that I need to make a custom effect because there isn't a way to get the list of meta from the freaking thing. So let me close. I don't know why control panel is open. Oh, I was printing stuff a few hours ago. That's why. There should be a way for me to basically get this from within the code. I just am not seeing how it works. Triggers when mouse hover enters a meta tag. And we did see that it got triggered when I hovered over the link. I'm not seeing things. I think. At this point, I don't know what's right and what's wrong. Okay, output. If I now hover over this, yeah, now selecting, and then the name of the link. So it did work. And every time I hover over it, it supposedly should be selecting it. Let's make something like whenever you get there, this can remain like that. Let's see, can I change the color or something? I can. Oh, I can't, yeah. Meta as something something. Can I make you as Godot object? It shouldn't be as Godot object. It should be something like part of the text. But yeah, trying to, because my intentions is I get a list of all the links, I bind it a keyboard key to basically select next, another to select previous, and I go through the list. When the player presses A, it should basically execute whatever it has to execute, like open a pop-up to select a value, open a pop-up to select a method to call, something like that. But I'm not seeing anything like that. So this should be working. Don't get a position of the event, etc, etc, etc. There has to be a way. And by golly, I'm gonna find it. Let's see, get canvas, canvas item, canvas layer node, no. Global rect, groups, index, line width, hook mouse position, get menu. What's menu? Turns a pop-up menu of this rich text label. By default, this menu is displayed when right-clicking on the rich text label. You can add a custom menu items or remove standard ones. Make sure your IDs don't conflict with the standard ones. Okay, get meta. Returns the object's metadata value for the given entry name. If the entry does not exist, returns default. If the default is null, an error is also generated. Metadata's name must be a valid identifier as per string name is valid identifier method. Note, metadata that has a name starting with an underscore is considered editor only. Editor only metadata is not displayed in the inspector and should not be edited. Then you have two different definitions of what a meta is. You have one that is a metadata of the object. You have the other, which is the link or an object inside of the text, which makes things really weird. Get over text label, get meta tags. How do I get the meta tags? Meta tags. Push meta. Then you have a way. Meta clicked, that's the method for when it's clicked. However, yeah, meta underline. Yeah, meta underlined, push meta. Yeah, you don't have a way to select the meta. What the heck? Huh. Well, ain't that a quinky dink? So, how do you exactly extract that? This seems a bit flawed, doesn't it? Because, like, you have ways to push it. You have ways to say it's underlined. You don't have ways to extract the list. That seems kind of flawed. Not mentioned, the get meta list is not even a method in the base class. Huh. Well, that's weird. How do I even do this? But apparently it works similar to HTML. That's not what I want. Meta tag, make print rich, URL tag support meta. There doesn't seem to be an exact way to do it. Can you grab focus on rich text label BB code links? No. Let's see how the object itself is rendered in the remote, so that I can try to debug it via there. Let me see. Remote. This should be in player HUD. Should be this one. Yeah. You have a timer. You have a free scroll bar. Why can't I? Oh. Fit content scroll active. Are you a Unity developer here? No, I'm a Godot developer. I used to be a Unity developer. Meta underline. So, oh, if I take this out, yeah. So you have methods for me to do this. Hypothetically, you should have an object somewhere in the main code to basically say you have sort of a list of the metas. So, let me fix this code first. Okay. Go to implementation. Not what I want. Go to declaration. Huh. Can I not see how the code for rich text label is? Anyone who uses Unity? Maybe in my Discord server, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Is there like some sort of variable meta? Metadata tokens, no. Set meta, no. Get this to the public, there isn't one. Meta restarted, meta. Get meta list, get meta. I don't know how this is working. Get a rich text label, C#. Is there like a way for me to say, okay, here it is. It should be the API reference for this meta. Read only on meta clicked, on meta over and it started, etc. Push meta. Or else something text, but supports non-string metadata types. Set meta. Okay. Let's try something. I'm gonna go in here, pause or stop the game. I'm gonna say URL equals something, name equals test. Does it now show it differently? Because there should be a way for me to do this. Okay. Still 0 links. Huh. Get meta test. Yeah, it returns a null. Get meta new string name. What's the string name? Okay. Can I just say something like this? Yeah, it does the same. Doesn't detect as part of it. Which is weird. Where's the stop button? Customize. For God's sake, debug target. No. Toolbar. Is that a hot reload? No. Processing standard. Should have one button to stop the debug. Breakpoints, etc. Detach all. Give me a button to stop debugging. There we go. I saw it added something. Oh. So that's where the buttons are. Silly me. Okay. Can I customize this? Oh, I can't. But now I see where the buttons are. They moved them around. Okay, where was I? Text. Yeah, if asteroid is advised to use a possible operator with reach label, this replaces the whole text and can cause slowdowns. It also wears on BB code that was okay. And I have BB code enabled, parse BB code. Clears the text stack. No. I'm running out of options, not gonna lie. Let me try something else. Give me 1 second. Okay, given a rich text label and the sharp, how would go about extracting the list of all meta tags without having to parse through the whole text. Okay. Godot rich text label doesn't currently expose the built-in API to retrieve all URL, meta, or custom meta tags directly from the parsed BB code tree in C#. So if you want all meta tags, you generally have 3 approaches. If you're the one creating the BB code, store the metadata separately instead of trying to reverse engineer it later. Use regex. Use metaclicked. Your text label internally parses BB code into a document tree, but Godot currently does not expose all parsed tags a DOM tree. Okay. What if I don't know, change around it instead of being URL, it's gonna be meta. Let me see. Godot meta tag. For God's sake. Okay. Do enlighten me how a meta tag you use a variant. This is getting annoying, not gonna lie. Do you watch any shows, Leo? Or any movies as of lately? Shows? Rookie? Watch The Boys, and what was the other one? Scrubs. Yeah. Basically that. Let's see. URL key value. Triggered when the user clicks. If the meta is defined in BB code, example given. then the parameter for this signal will always be a string type. If a particular type or an object is desired, the push method must be used to manually insert data into the tag stack. Alternatively, you can convert the string input to the desired type based on its content, such as calling json.parse. Okay. Can I, like, do this? And it kind of works. How does this work exactly? Anyway, which The Boys character is your favorite? No, not Homelander. Butcher. Hi, you. Yeah, Scrubs. It's a medical kind of show. It's more of a sitcom than anything. Okay. Hey, Hewa. Not selecting key value. Okay. So you do tell me that it still works as a valid URL, but can you actually load it in here? You can't. I'm going insane with that. Billy Butcher? Yeah. I could say many jokes from Billy the Butcher, but they'd all be heavily... What did I say? They'd have a lot of swears. And we don't have the swear jar working at the moment, because I forgot again. Okay, that's why does this not work? There's objects, metadata, entry names. So, for example, if I were to say push meta variant data test, would you now like return something named test? You don't. Okay, then what does it appear like? Well, that's interesting. Can I get metalist? Get metalist. Well, I be damned. This dot get okay. You can't do it from here. So let me just try something like this and see if it's an issue with me trying to call it too early. Hey Riven, welcome on in. Long time no see. I saw a clip of him annoying Soldier Boy's sidekick. And why is he considered an anti-hero? Good question. Way to... Yeah, I mean, you were streaming? Yeah. I've been streaming since, like, 2 hours and a half ago. Huh. Oh, this is weird. Oh, because this is a static. So it wasn't able to do that. I mean, the last few days. Oh, issues with my computer. That's basically it. Funny things. Let's see. Okay, if I hover over this, it still doesn't work. Is this gonna be something where I have to make my own stuff, per se? Because, like, I can make custom meta tags, maybe? What's wrong with Butcher's morals? I mean, he kind of wants to. Should I say it? Because it's kind of spoiler heavy for the last season. He kind of wants to. How should I put it? Kill all soups in the last season. So yeah, that's kind of where his morals are kind of, you know. Yep. When are we gonna do project together to teach me? Maybe when we get some game jam that's like maybe a month long. Not all super powered people are bad people. That's the thing. And that's why his morality is questioned. There you have it. Okay, so this doesn't work. So I might need to... How should I say it? Might need to basically do something different. Let me see. Not this screen, this one. Say for example, I have a UI. I have a rich text label where I want certain values to be selected by the keyboard so they can trigger specific events in C#. If you want keyboard selectable interactive elements inside a rich text label, the cleanest approach is in Godot is usually URL equals some ID. Keep a list of those IDs. Track a currently selected index yourself. Rebuild the BB code to visually highlight the selected entry. Okay, options, etc. Selection press, etc. Apologies. Rebuild text. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this myself, apparently. Okay, let me assign some keybinds for this. Input map. I add a new action. Select next, something like that, and select previous. Okay, we now add a button. Let's say E for next, Q for previous, and let me see. This should be enough for now. I just need to map in Input Manager. Is this still open? Okay. Input Manager. Public action on select next. On select rev. Okay, and I need to now make a void like this. Emit on select rev. Emit on select next. Select next. On select rev. Okay. This is just to map the functionality in other parts of the code. Just need to do this. Select next. Select previous. Was that the names? Yeah, select next, select previous. Emit, next. Oh, no. Select next, and this is the unselect brief. And with this, I now can go to label. Let's just say I'm gonna have, for now, a list of strings. Trying to think. Where is my classes? Here. Code option. Public. Let's just say it's gonna have some sort of event, maybe. It's public action and click. Something like that. It's gonna be a dictionary. Type string with the code option. Options. And you're gonna be this. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how freaky would you say the voice is? 1000. Not for your eyes at the moment. Options.add test. And let's just say new code option on click. I'm gonna say manager dot instance dot log test has been pressed. Something like this. Why is this? Cannot initialize code option with the collection initializer because it does not append. Huh? It's formatting. Add argument named value. What the heck? Did I done goof something? No. Even over 18, I still can't watch that type of stuff. You can, but very sensitive stuff, not gonna lie. Okay, it might be because of this plus equals, maybe? No. On click. Equal to. Okay, was because of that. Log manager, but instance.log. That's to expressed. Eventually, I'm gonna do a lot of other stuff. Exactly. So yeah, you can't watch either way. Let me see. Trigger option. Okay. So you have all of that stuff. For now, I'm gonna manually do this, where it's basically corrupted. Eventually, I'm gonna even put like some sort of effect on the text when it's corrupted. As soon as I figure out how to do that, and I'm gonna say public void validate credentials. Okay, something like this. If user.credentials not equal credentials, return error. Something like that. New error. Valid credentials. Oh, yeah. No. Emit alert. Else. I'm just gonna do this. Turn open the door. Something like that. And now we can just say this will be another link. Not link URL. What's Butcher's team's name? The Boys. Test 2 for now. And it ends here. URL. Okay. This should not be selectable as well. Test 2 was pressed. How come there are girls in it? Why wouldn't there be? Group manager instance dot on select next. What's equals? What's up next? Select prev. Select prev. Let's call the boys. So I've called girls dude. Same logic. God's sake, I wanted to generate. Why do you not have a method? Do I need to call it like this? Huh. Okay. Private int select index equals 0. Let's select prev. Select the index minus minus. Okay. If selected index lesser than 0, the index equals options dot lengths count -1. Selected index plus if selected index bigger or equal to options dot count. Selected index equals 0, just so it goes and loops around. And then input manager dot instance dot on action on jump. That's what I named it, on action pressed. Let's say private wait on action pressed. We're gonna grab the var option equals options selected index. Convert from int to string. Oh. Get. Do I not have a get to the index itself? No. Dot keys or values at selected index. Cannot apply indexing, but okay, that's weird. But keys at selected index, you cannot do that. Build text. Yeah, that doesn't work because you use a list. Okay, so you're essentially telling me that you're using a list like so. Okay, this should be bullet string identifier or ID, where the ID equals test. And here test2. Okay, now you can do that. Selected index. Log manager. Instance.log. Triggering action for option.id. Option.onClick evoke. This should do something. Then I have something like rebuild text. Okay, let me see this function. Clear. Option. Oh, you don't have a text as well. Okay, public ring text. Text. It's gonna be corrupted. Gonna do that. Text is gonna be something different, which is this one. Okay, this should be working. If I'm not mistaken. Rebuild text. Append text. Okay, but doesn't this just... Oh. Let me... Is my text with something like this. In that case, you're basically building an interactive code viewer, editor, and rich text label can absolutely handle it. Okay, key value. You get a regex. Regex matches. Okay, so you're basically telling me that I didn't need to do that much, or... I can try to do a regex replace, but... Let's just say I'm gonna store the text. I only need the code to highlight the selected option now. The rest is done. Let's see if ChatGPT isn't as dumb. Editor ready. Rebuild text, and what do you want me to do with rebuild text? Append text, of course. As a demonstration right now, sure, I'll accept it. Rebuild text. And whenever an option is selected, you're gonna rebuild text. Okay, for now it's good enough. Let me just see if I don't have to go eat dinner. No. Okay, we might have still a bit of time. Let's see. Oh, it's yellow. By golly, it works. Okay. Output. Test 2 was pressed. Test was pressed. Test 2 was pressed. Test was pressed. Okay, this is something. Okay, in the case the text is too long, can we scroll down to the part that's selected? Say, for example, if it's off screen. Yes, scroll to line number. You should be able to detect the line itself, just saying. Can we auto detect the line? Yes, but not directly from reach text label. Yada yada. So you have the append. Okay. So either for now I map the lines themselves one by one and just say this is at line whatever, this is at line something else. But in the case of text wrap, that's not gonna work, is it? Because I don't want the scroll bar itself to basically just have issues. But sure. Public string, public int line. For now, I'm gonna accept. Line 2, and you said line 6. It should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It should be line 8. It should be line 3. Yeah. Unless you're counting from 0? Let's see. Because now I don't know. Unrebuild text. Let's just say something like our option. Getting the option again. Options. Selected index. Go to line. Option dot line. Now let's say something like I'm gonna put a lot more text here and hide something like this. That's 3. Be just text 3 equals null test. I'm gonna be online. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 24, I guess. Line 24 can be test 3. Let's say test 3 was pressed. Hopefully this works. Okay, now I think that's it. So we're gonna rebuild the text. And let's see how this looks. Hopefully it's good. Okay, it does something. Just not selecting correctly, I think. Let's see. It's writing the compare text. Okay, now it should work. If it works, we have the beginnings of how this exactly works. Okay, yep. By golly, it works. Okay, it should say the test 3 was pressed. Okay. I can't believe it worked. Time for tree-sitter and LSP support. Epoch, do you want to kill me, essentially? Because trying to make that in this, it's gonna take me years. I just managed to make some sort of minigame for hacking the values. And even still, it's not exactly complete. Holy. You sure want to kill me, don't you? But yeah, hypothetically now I have the base for me to essentially do all other stuff. All I hear is excuses. Excuse me? But yeah. Eventually I'll work on it. I think for now I'm gonna take a nice break. I don't know why my headphones disconnected, but sure. But yeah, we're approaching the 3 hours, so I'm gonna take a break. And yeah, end stream here. It's been a very nice stream. I did a lot of progress compared to usual. So yeah. Started working on hacking UI. Let me just commit and push before it gets forgotten. And yeah, find who to rate at this hour. Let me go check my following list. And viewers low to high. Who is on? That would be nice to rate. Oh, Tyndall. Let's go read Tyndall. He's been showing up on this stream every now and then, so let's go and rate him. So yeah, I'll see you all on the next stream. Have fun, and class dismissed.